We've been on the hunt to find your most affordable homes within the highly requested Roseville School District boundaries.
Today, we are going to tour two communities for you in West Roseville. I can't believe that one of them is in the 400,000s and one is in the 500,000s.
That's right. These are incredible prices to get within these school boundaries.
Now, make sure you stick around to the end, and we're going to share the availability on these communities as well as the incentives that they're currently offering.
We are outside the first community, which is located here in Fitterment Farm, West Roseville, and priced in the mid $400,000.
If you aren't familiar with the area, make sure you check out our vlog on Fitterment Farm, where we go over everything from the housing options, schools, parks, trails, and nearby amenities and shopping.
That's right. They have 3 different floor plans here that are around 1,300 square feet. These sit on small lots of around 2,500 square feet. We call these the patio style homes. They are detached properties. You don't share walls with your neighbors, but you just have a small outdoor space.
The good news is you're walking distance right here to amazing parks and schools in the area. So let's get inside and check out the first plan, and make sure you stick around so we can tell you all about the availability and incentives of these homes. Well, change of plans, they wouldn't let us video those models, so we are going to show you a move-in ready home, and this will also give you a feel for how these homes look. So they face each other, and your garage access is actually from an alley, so we're going to show you that on the back side of the home. You have alley access to your garages. If you do have guests, that's where things would be a little bit different than a standard home. They're going to have to park out on the main street and then walk in via this sidewalk. You have a cute porch on the front, although you are right there next to your neighbor, but you could have a little sitting area out here. So let's go inside and check out this one. This is going to be the smaller plan, which is just under 1,300 square feet. So you're going to find we jump right into the common space here. You have a decent sized family room for this square footage. A lot of people are going to do a sectional right here, and then their TV on this wall. And then you have kind of a nice hallway leading into a nook space. But first, let's look at the kitchen. And I kind of want to just highlight some of the things that to get to this affordable price point in the Roseville School District, they're going to have to lower some of the upgrades. So you'll see kind of carpet throughout at the entry, and in this kitchen, this is good old linoleum, the upgraded version that they're calling sheet vinyl, but it's linoleum at the end of the day. You do have granite counters. You'll notice there's no hardware on the cabinets. Easy addition, easy DIY. You kind of have a smaller sink and, you know, kind of entry level on the faucets. But again, they got to do something to bring down these prices compared to the next community that we'll go to that's in the 500,000s. You have a little pantry off here, as well as obviously your refrigerator would go here. And then let's take a look at this nook space. Just for maybe a tiny round table would be what you could put right here, but you do have room for some bar stools at the island. It's not a standalone island, but you could put some little smaller under cabinet bar stools here to maximize your seating in your common space. Now let's go outside real quick before we go upstairs. We told you these are patio homes. You might be saying, well, what is that? Well, this is a patio home. You get, you know, sometimes about 7 feet on this side. They do pour you a little concrete pad outside of the door. You're gonna see this is how close your neighbor is. You're only gonna have this exterior space on your side yard, and it just goes fence to fence. This is going to be that alleyway access, so you could get out to your outdoor space there to the garage and put out your trash cans and stuff. But this is about it. So you could have a little area for your pets, a little green space. You could have a barbecue. Very, very low maintenance. So let's head upstairs real quick and check out the bedrooms. So coming up the stairs, you do have a decent landing here. So if you need a little flex space for the kids or a desk if you're working from home, I would say that this would be a good space that you could do that without utilizing a bedroom. We're gonna head over to these secondary bedrooms first. They're decent size, but not huge. Probably 10 by 10, 10 by 11 max. They have moderate closet space here. Again, you're just getting that entry-level product right under that 1,300 square feet, so these are gonna be kind of tiny. Let's check out the other one. Pretty much a mirror of that room, same exact size with the same exact closet. These two bedrooms are gonna have a shared bathroom right across the hall, so let's look at that. You're gonna have a single sink vanity, big enough for two kids to get in here and share the space. Again, you know, no hardware on the cabinets, you have lino on the floor, and then you just have a standard shower over tub, plastic surround on the shower. You do have upstairs laundry. It's not a dedicated room per se, but there is some space that you can have some storage or add some cabinetry up here, but you would have your upstairs laundry here. So this is the primary suite. You're gonna have an ensuite bathroom as well as, it's a walk-in closet, but it's fairly tiny when you get in here. I can touch each wall. I do like it has a window so you can get some natural light in here, but I probably would have optimized it to have more closet space. The room size is decent. You could fit a queen size with a couple nightstands. What I want you to note is how close these homes are. Obviously this does not have window furnishings, but you can see from many of your windows you are going to be looking at neighbors. Coming into our last stop for this home is one more bathroom. It's gonna be similar to that secondary bathroom, except in this one, you're gonna have a stand-up shower without a tub. So before we head over to our next community, I did want to show you kind of how this alleyway works with all the garages, and you do get a 2-car garage. So this is a step up from apartment living, gets you in a nice community, gets you that attached garage, and allows you to start building equity in a home. So you'll see this is a pretty spacious garage. I did misspeak, there is a little side yard also on the other side. It just has room for the HVAC unit, and you could put your trash cans in on this side. That way your patio side truly could just be usable. You could do some artificial turf or more concrete over there. So you do have a little side yard on this side, not as big as the other side. So obviously the homes are on the smaller end, but if you are trying to get into a great area with highly rated schools, this is a fantastic price.
That's right, because these are patio style homes. They do have HOA of approximately $118 a month. That takes care of the common space around the homes, mostly the dryscapes and alleys to the garages.
Now, the huge upside to these are they are walking distance to the newer Riego Creek Elementary School and soon to come Riego Park. Several other parks are nearby on this side of the neighborhood also. The community is currently zoned to Shilton Middle School and state-of-the-art West Park High School, which would be an easy bike ride to both the middle school and the high school.
Now, in terms of availability, they do have a move-in ready home currently. So call us to schedule a private viewing. Now, before we head over to the next community, if you haven't been to our channel before, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that little notification bell so that you are notified every time that we drop weekly content.
We're licensed realtors, and as much as we love making this content, we love even more helping you with your real estate needs. And the best part is, it costs you absolutely nothing to utilize our services. The builders pay us. You just have to make sure that we're with you on the first visit to register you. That's the builder's rule.
That's right. We are here to help protect you and make sure that you are aware of all of your options and understand the intricacies between the communities like the school boundaries, Melrose, HOAs, future development impacts, and so forth. We understand that this is a big decision and investment for most families, even at these affordable prices.
So don't hesitate to reach out to our team for a discovery call so you can see how we can support you. Give us a call, shoot us a text, use the link in the description below to book a Zoom call. There's nothing like having a local specialist on your side.
That's right. We are at the second community now, which is in phase 2 of a newer master plan community called Winding Creek.
We recently did our vlog tour of Winding Creek Community, so make sure you check that one out. In that video, we promised to give you first look as the models opened in phase 2, and today we are delivering on that promise.
These models just opened, and these homes are starting between $535,000 and $545,000. And the great news is these have yards and no HOAs.
They also have 2 4-bedroom options, which we know is needed by a lot of families. And you'll notice the garage entry is in the front like a normal home versus the alley.
That's right. Let's go ahead and get inside and check these out.
So we're inside their 3-bedroom plan at this community, and it's going to be similar to the last one in terms of one common space. You don't have an island in this one, which is interesting. You're going to have just, they have a dining table. You could put like a little, you can buy like the little bar carts here to have an island. You are going to have a pantry on this one, garage access. What I like best about this one is you're going to get that half bath downstairs in this plan. So let's take a look. You have this open kitchen. Again, no hardware on the cabinet, similar finishes. They did do the vinyl plank flooring in this one instead of the lino. And then you have a patio out to your outdoor space, and this is where you're gonna get a little bit more yard in lieu of those patio homes that we looked at the first time. And then you have your garage access like the other one, and it's not an alley. Remember, it's at the front of the home like a standard home. So let's head upstairs and check out the bedrooms real quick. So we're at the top of the landing. You do have a space here where you could have a desk or a flex space for the kids. What I really like about this plan is you're gonna have separation of the bedrooms. So you have the primary suite on one side, the secondary bedrooms on the other side. So we're gonna have a secondary bedroom 1, which is a moderate size. We're gonna have secondary bedroom 2 right beside it. And then they have a shared bath with a single sink vanity, shower over the tub. And then you have an upstairs laundry. You also have some built-in linen storage. And then in this primary suite, you're gonna find that it's quite spacious and it has a large walk-in shower. And what I really like about it is that you get those 2 sinks instead of 1 that we saw in the last community. Now we're gonna head over to the next plan that gets you a little bit more square footage and a 4th bedroom. But I wanted to touch quickly on schools, since that's our goal of finding these affordable homes in Roseville School District boundaries.
In the future, an elementary school will be just a block or so away, but for now, kids get to go to Westbrook Elementary. A little different from the last community, these kids will go down Blue Oaks to Cooley Middle School. But most importantly, these homes do fall into the boundaries of the amazing West Park High School campus. Now, let's go check out another model.
Okay, so now we're in their 4-bedroom plan. You're gonna have a garage access right off your entry. You're gonna have your under staircase storage here, and then it's gonna open up into your common space, which is all flows together. You have a decent sized family room. You have enough space. You could potentially put a table and scoot it over a little bit more here. Again, no island, so they've kind of used this as a makeshift. You could either do a dining table or you could maybe do a portable island here. You have a pantry like the last one, good size, plenty of cabinetry here. Again, you can add that hardware on to give it that special touch that you want. I like that this one has the sink looking out to the backyard. And again, you have a decent backyard size on these, just enough to have that barbecue, let the kids go outside and play, or if you have a pet that you need to go outside. Now, let's go upstairs and check out the 4 bedrooms. Before we go upstairs, I forgot, again, benefit of these ones is they do have a half bath downstairs for your guests to use. Now let's go upstairs. Okay, so as we reach the top, you have a really nice landing here. You can see they have a little desk in this corner. This would be a great place for kids to do homework. You have your upstairs laundry here. So you have storage, washer and dryer can fit in there. And then we have good separation. So we're gonna have the 2 of the secondary bedrooms on this side, as well as a full bath for them. So let's check those out. As we come into the first one, this is a maybe 10 by 10, not a huge bedroom, but it's still a good size considering that they squeezed 4 bedrooms into this. And then we're gonna pop just right next door. There's one more secondary bedroom. And this one, about the same size, but they do have a larger bed in here to give you a better idea if you had a teenager that needs to have a bigger bed instead of a twin bed. Still good size, and they do have this space here because it kind of has an entry. So you might be able to pull off like a little corner desk here just to optimize the space. And then they have their shared bathroom here. And what I love about this is you're getting the dual sinks. We got 2 kids and I can't imagine them getting ready with just one sink and the fights that would occur. So it's really nice that they have the 2 sinks in here. You do have the tub over shower, but this one gives us a little bit more space, I feel like, if there's multiple kids in here getting ready. Now let's head over to the other side where we're gonna have one more secondary bedroom. They have this one modeled as a nursery. I could envision this as a couple things. This is also where I would put an office. That way your kids are still on that side, and then this is beside your primary suite. So this could be an office, nursery, whatever you want to keep kind of closer to you. Again, about the same size as those other bedrooms. Now let's check out the primary suite. You have some more linen storage, so it's nice that they've given you more storage in this one throughout. And look at this primary suite. This is a really good sized primary suite. They have a large bed in here, dual nightstands, you got a dresser, you'll have windows looking out. Now, this is kind of deceiving because nothing's built behind it, but because these are small lot lines, you will have another 2-story right behind you, so you'll want some window furnishings for sure. Now let's check out the bathroom in the primary suite. Again, you have the advantage that you're gonna have the 2 sinks. Instead of that entry-level product in the 400,000s, we were only having a single sink even in the primary suite. Here you're going to have 2 sinks, and you have not as good as the last one in terms of walk-in closet, but it's a decent size walk-in closet, very livable. And lastly, you have a separate toilet room. Always a pet peeve of mine. A lot of the homes, when they're shrinking down in space, they're leaving those toilets out and exposed. I don't know about you, but I like that enclosed, especially in the primary suite. So these are a great value and a great bang for your buck to get you into this neighborhood. Now, the homes they have released so far will be completed in spring, so we highly suggest that you reach out to us now so we can help you secure one of these homes while they still have grand opening pricing. And let's not forget about the incentives.
That's right. They are currently offering $7,500 in lending incentive that can help you cover your closing costs or buy down your interest rate.
And we're already seeing an uptick in buyer demand with interest rates declining, so it's best if you book your discovery call with us as soon as possible, whether you're planning to move next week, next month, or next year.
We're here to educate and guide you on what will make the most sense for you and your family when buying in the Sacramento region. And remember, it comes at no cost to you. The builders and sellers pay us to represent you.
So you've got to give us a call, shoot us a text or email, or just book your Discovery Zoom call with the link in the description below. We can't wait to chat with you.
That's right. And don't forget to check out our vlogs on the Winding Creek community here and for the Fitterment Farm here. And our channel has lots of other great info on the living in Sacramento suburbs. See you on the next video.